Hello yogis, my name is Meg and I'm offering a 45-minute yoga flow with a little emphasis on the hips. We will get started today in child's pose. Knees wide, toes together, walk your arms out long, drop your head down to the mat. Simply take these minutes to arrive. Drop into your being. Think about your breath, combining breath with movement, breathing and moving freely. Lift up your head, walk your hands over to the right, stretch the left side body. Breathe between the left ribs. Lift up your hands, walk them over to the left. Length along the right side body. Let your hips be heavy. Come through center, up onto all fours. Set your palms right under your shoulders, hips right over your knees, and start your cat-cows. Inhale, belly lowers, chin lifts. Exhale, cow. Inhale and exhale. Match your breath and movement. Hands slightly tuck back on the sticky mat without moving. Adding a little down dog to this. Cow. Rolling up to down dog. Cow. And down dog. Staying right here. Pedal out your feet. One heel lowers and then the other. Firm press into the mat, lifting hips high. Step your feet together. Lift and lengthen your right leg. Bend your knee and open your hip. Maybe a twirl of your right ankle. Extend your leg long, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, step through between your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, hinge over your right leg. Inhale forward. Exhale, back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Come forward, step the left foot up to meet the right, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, pull your prayer to your heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to downward dog. Wiggle it out, pedal one foot and then the other. Step your feet together, lift and lengthen your left leg, bend your knee, open your hip, twirl your ankle. Extend your left leg long, deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, step forward between your hands. Right knee down, come on up, low lunge. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, hinge over. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward, step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, over we go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, right knee finds the ground. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, cactus your arms. Feel the stretch in the hip flexor. Lift up. Plant your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Round out one vertebrae at a time for plank. Inhale here. Knees up or down. We're going to lower all the way to the mat. Inhale. Little cobra lift. Exhale down. Inhale up, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lift and lengthen the right leg, knee to nose, step forward. Left knee down, inhale high. Exhale, cactus the arms, stretch the hip flexor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant your hands, left foot next to right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high, warming the body. Exhale, folds. Classical Surya Namaskar. Halfway lift, step the left foot back, left knee finds the ground. Inhale, lift. Cactus the arms. Inhale, up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Roll out one vertebrae at a time, high plank, knees up or down, elbows in tight, pull back on your sticky mat, lower down. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra, maybe upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, sigh out your mouth. Step your feet together, lift and lengthen your left leg, step forward between your hands, right knee drops, inhale high, exhale cactus, inhale up, exhale, plant your hands, step right foot up next to left, inhale halfway lift, exhale fold, inhale high, exhale, chair. Hands to heart. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Left elbow, right knee. Line up your knees. Breathe in. Gaze at your right big toe. Step your left foot back. Twisted lunge. Come back up to high lunge. A little bit of motion with breath. Inhale high. Exhale cactus. Hover. Inhale up. Exhale hover. Up. Down about midway. Hands to heart. Come into warrior three. Left hip drops down in line with right. Long line, crown to heel. Lower left next to right. Freedom breath. Inhale high. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, sit down in chair. Breathe in. Hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Drawing right knee back in line with left. Heart is higher than your hips. Gaze down at your left big toe. Lift your right, step it back, twisted high lunge. Come up, high lunge. Combining breath and movement. Inhale high, exhale hover. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale. Take the middle of the road, hands to heart, launch forward to warrior three. Lowering right hip in line with left. Step your feet together. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank and pause. Gathering the low ribs up towards the navel, up towards the hips. Hands are pulling back on the sticky mat. Long line of energy, crown to heel. Place your hand forward and to the right slightly. Tip onto your right side, right knife edge of your foot. Option to have your right knee down. Option to have your left leg up. For 3, 2, 1. Back to high plank. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, sigh it out. Roll forward to high plank. Left hand slightly forward. Roll on to your left side. Lift. Option for left knee down or right leg up. For 3, 2, 1. Hand down and flow. Knees up or down. Lower all the way or part way. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I said downward facing dog, but I went to child's pose. Okay. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, and hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lift your left knee. Step it back, warrior one. Hips squaring towards the front of your mat, arms high. Hands to heart. Open to warrior two. Starting with a hip opener right here. Right thigh rotating externally, rear thigh rotating internally. Flip the right palm, reach up and back, peaceful warrior. And back to warrior two. Breathe in. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Long line of energy on the left. Options here. Right hand to the inside of the right leg. We could take a bind, flipping the palm to the back of the room. Palm to sacrum, maybe sneaking through to your right thigh. Squaring the chest to your wall. Return to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg. Reverse triangle. Arms to a T. Reach forward and down for triangle. Come back up, arms to a T. Parallel your feet towards the side of your mat. Inhale, open, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let your head hang heavy. Shoulders are soft. Let your head hang. Shake some yeses and nos. Hands plant under your shoulders, halfway lift. Toes out, heels in. Bend your right knee. Slide towards the back of your mat, or the front of your mat. Skandasana. All different heights here. You might be up here, going back and forth. You might come down a little lower, or you might come all the way down to the ground. Opening the hips, moving from side to side, your pace. The next time you're on the right side, turn and frame your right foot. Step the left foot up about halfway and come up to standing. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over. Reach the heart away from the hips and exhale, fold. Right hand might come back to find your sacrum. We're looking for a flat sacrum instead of a tilted. Step left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Release your arms to the sides. One more hip opener for the right side. Ground down through the left foot. Right hand to right knee. Left hand extends for counterbalance. Maybe take your toe. Knee does not need to be straight, or straighten your toe, your leg. Inhale here. Exhale, open to the side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg forward. Lift your arms high. For 3, 2, 1. Tick-tock back to standing splits. Reach the right leg high. Diving down towards your left toes. Long step back with the right toes. Come into plank. Pause. Inhale. Exhale all the way or halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale. Come up onto your toes, bend your knees. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Uncurl, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause here. Let the breath settle. Beware of your heartbeat, the warmth of your skin. Here and now. Lift your right knee. Step it back. Time warrior one. Adjust your footing. Adjust your hips, lower ribs, arms extend. Grounding the knife edge of the right foot into the mat and lifting the right arch. Hands to heart. Open to warrior two. Settle in and feel the opening in the left hip. Let your torso stack directly over your hips. Arms straight out to the side. Many times we kind of wing up the arms, just really lots of energy going right through the center, reaching side to side, flip the left palm, reach up and back, peaceful warrior. Coming back to warrior two, breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Lengthen space on the right side. Option to bring your left hand down to a block or your inner left ankle. Another option, you rotate your palm away from you, thumb down, finding your sacrum or your inner hip crease. Return to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your left leg. Expansion in reverse triangle. Arms to a T. Breathe in. Exhale. You might narrow your stance as you reach beyond the beyond and down. Radiating from your heart center. Pressing into the right, left foot. Come on up. Parallel your feet. Open your arms wide. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, fold. Find length in your neck. Spaciousness between shoulders and ears. Slight tuck of the chin, inhale up to standing. Exhale here. Take your toes out, heels in. Come towards your left knee, Skandasana. Hands might be on the ground, maybe they're in prayer. And towards the right. Towards the left and towards the right. And towards the left. Turn towards your left foot, drag your right foot up about halfway, and come up to standing. Inhale, straighten your hips towards the front of your mat. And exhale, fold over. Maybe a block comes to the inside or in front of your left toes. Nice flat back. Stepping right foot up to meet left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Release your hands to your sides, Tadasana. Feel the fresh prana coming into your being. Energizing. Being life force energy for every cell in your body. Grounding down into the right foot, left hand to left knee, or toe with a bent leg or a straight leg. Inhale here, and exhale, rotate that big hip joint open. If you'd like to challenge your balance, look over your right thumb. Left leg back to the front, arms lift for 3, 2, 1. We're going to pendulum down to standing splits. Left leg lifts. Long step back. Left foot, find high plank, lower down, inhale, heart forward, and exhale, we'll take child's pose this time. Lengthen your spine, a little rock from side to side with your hips. To all fours. Inhale, arms reach high, kneeling mountain. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step by step, make your way to the top of the mat. Cross your ankles and come down onto your back. Full body stretch. Knees gather in towards your belly. Give yourself a squeeze. Extend your left leg long. Reach your right leg high. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up, exhale, open your right leg. Extends tall, knee to nose, and release right leg to the mat. Full body stretch. Left knee in towards your center. Extend your right leg long. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, leg to the side. This is the same thing we did standing, but now we have the benefit of laying on our back. Keeping the right hip flexor down and grounded. Left leg back up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Take both knees in towards your belly. Few rock and rolls on the length of your spine. Right up to chair pose. In chair, you're going to ground through the left foot, crossing the right ankle over the left knee, starting to warm up the outside of the right hip. Center, crossing left ankle over right knee, settle in. This is kind of a precursor to pigeon. And right foot, left foot down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back to plank, lower all the way down to your belly. One hand on top of the other. Heels up towards the ceiling, and let your knees sway from side to side. Feet find the mat. Elbows are out at 90-degree angles in cactus. Right knee scoots up at a right angle. Left cheek finds the mat for crocodile pose. Softening through the right hip, letting it come down towards the mat. Extend your right leg long, lift up your head, place your right cheek on the mat, and make your left knee into a 90-degree angle. Left leg extends long. Come up onto your elbows, taking care to tuck your navel in towards your belly. Inhale, chest forward for cow in a Sphinx pose. And then cat. Round and spine. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Let your head hang. Stretching your neck. Then coming up onto all fours. Heels to one side, knees to the other. Extend your legs long in front of you. Inhale, reach your arms high. And exhale, fold over. Paschimottanasana. Reaching, letting your hands have a little friction with the mat as you draw your torso over your legs. Walk your hands up your legs. Left leg slightly out towards the edge of your mat. Right foot to left inner thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Left hand to right knee. Twisting around the long spine. Inhale, arms high. Face your left leg. Hold. Very simple stretch, yet extremely restorative. The stretch in the lower back. Walk your hands up your leg. Take the soles of your feet together, knees wide, opening your feet like the pages of a book. Inhale, lift, and exhale, fold. Soles of your feet trying to face towards the sky. I'm feeling an opening in the back of my hips. extend your right leg long, left sole of your foot to your right inner thigh. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, twisting towards the left. Both arms high, turn towards your right leg. Right ribs going to the outside of your right thigh, folding over. Lowering the left shoulder down in line with the right. Walk the hands up the leg. This time, right leg wide, left leg wide. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward. Find your depth, walking forward. Giving it time. Every breath is an invitation to find a little bit more depth. Toes face the ceiling. Come up. We'll cross our ankles. Come back into all fours and then downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Step forward between your hands. Left knee drops, just like at the beginning of class. Inhale, exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, or half splits. You can stay here, or you can take your blocks on either side, extend your legs straight, come down into your version of splits, maybe a block under your right hip on any level. Out of that, we will take the right foot to the right side of the mat, crawl your hands on the inside, come up on your left toes, find a little space and buoyancy, then lower your knee, maybe lower your elbows onto the floor or block, again at any level. You might come onto the knife edge of your right foot, letting your hip open up. One last option to get deep into the left hip flexor, reaching back with the right hand to the outside of the left foot, getting that hip flexor. Wherever you are, mindful movement, steady breath. Left foot down, heel toeing your right foot over to the left side of your mat, coming into pigeon. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walking hands down. Releasing your forehead, maybe to a block. Examining your internal landscape. Take a gaze down into your right hip. Take any clenching or gripping out of your jaw and your face. That helps release the hip. Hands plant under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes. Lift your right leg high. Big hip circles. And hand, foot to the mat. Lift and lengthen your left leg. Knee to nose, step through between your hands. Lower your right knee down. Inhale forward. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Ardha Hanuman. Maybe you find dynamic movements coming forward and back like we did in our warm-up. Maybe you stay steady in Ardha Hanuman, or option to scoot your left heel forward. Find a block at any height, place it under your left hip, and find your version of splits. Forward we go. Both hands on the inside of the left foot. The left foot walks over to the edge of the mat. Come on up on the left or the right toes. Find some space. Right knee might lower. Elbows can come down to block or mat. Coming onto the knife edge of the left foot. Feeling a nice opening. This gets us ready for an open pigeon. Reaching back for the right outside edge of your foot with your left hand. Feeling a stretch in the front of the right thigh, your hip flexor. Right foot down, heel toe your left foot to the right side of your mat, setting up for pigeon. Inhale, find space in your spine. Exhale, stretch out long, soften everywhere that you can. Hands under shoulders, right toes tuck, left leg lifts high and back, bend and circle. Walk to the top of your mat, cross your ankles, come down onto your back, happy baby. Happy baby should feel quite loose at this point. We've done about every angle of hip stretching that we could do. Give yourself a squeeze. Arms wrap around your legs. Arms to a T. Breathe in. Exhale, tip your legs to the side. Back through center and to the opposite side. Extend your legs long, legs come away from your body, arms to your sides, resting in Savasana. Reaching arms up overhead, full body stretch. knees in towards your belly. Give yourself a squeeze. Extend your right arm long over your head and fall onto your right side, pausing there. Feeling gratitude for 45 minutes of self-care. Pressing into the mat, coming up into an easy seat, hands to your heart. It's my pleasure and honor to lead you through our flow. The light and love in me sees and honors the light and love in each of you. Namaste.